welcome, God bless. So this is an update on de-hoarding the garage. You can see the floor. I can't tell you how exciting that is. This is like a first in my lifetime. So it is possible. We are at the final stages of it. The motorcycle is no longer here. I really don't know what was more exciting, unburying it to actually see that it really did exist, which was hilarious. I've seen a couple gals that I grew up with, and they were both like, there was a motorcycle in there? I mean, I know your dad had a lot of stuff, but there was a motorcycle? Really? I had no idea. I'm like, yeah, there was. So, one of the guys I know was interested in that and a couple other things, so he came and took it. Oh, it's so exciting to see it go away. It was so exciting. And the big beam that was in the corner, one of our neighbors were over, and I'm like, hey, need a big hunk of metal for any reason? And his eyes sort of lit up, and he's like, show it to me. And then they really lit up, and he's like, we're having work done in the next 4 weeks, and I have to reinforce my house. That's an I-beam. That's exactly what I need. So him and his son whisked that away. So it like came, we have no idea when and how it got here, and then it just disappeared in a moment. So that was so cool. But yeah, you can actually see the floor. This week, a car will be parked in here. It'll be very exciting. So it was quite the journey. Like, we started over here, and it's like, we can do this. But by this point, it was like, Lord have mercy. Like, we were making progress, but it was so overwhelming. There's so much stuff in here, which was a hoot, because my dad's like, I'm not a hoarder. He's like, I'm a pack rat. But somewhere along this area, he was just like, I think after, like, you know, the 5th avalanche of stuff, and we had one avalanche that trapped us back there. I'm just like, well, we're going to just clean our way out of here. So, yeah, we did have avalanches. I know he had some saws, which I'm like, you really need to move those. And he's like, they're fine. And, yeah, several things, including the saws, fell on him one day. It's like, yeah. Time to move them. He's like, okay, I guess they're in the way. But yeah, he did admit finally that this was beyond being a pat rack. And yeah, he's just mystified on what the hell is going through his head. So, but yeah, and then when we got to this, the last part was, that was the killer. That was the hardest part for me. This was, both of these shelving units were just packed full of stuff from his work, which was a ton of parts. And it's just unbelievable how small parts are that go into machines. And what he did, it's no longer around, so it's not like we could sell it or pass it on, really. So we were just recycling, and everything was like tagged and in bags and stapled. And so we never did get a dumpster. We just recycled everything, and certain things we gave to the Restore for Habitat for Humanity. And then there's a secondhand store that it's pretty interesting. They run several programs off of the money they bring in from their store. But so we gave to those 2 stores, and then we just recycled a ton. And we found a place that would take motors and all the metal, and you can get some money for it, so that's good. And after we recycled the tanks, we found we could have taken like the acetylene tanks and propane tanks there too. But at least we got most of the stuff there. At least we got some money for most of the stuff. But and this has been his pile for there's so many like different metals that goes into like a single part. So he's just been taking things apart. And this was way deeper, and it actually came more out like this far. It was a bit overwhelming. So but it's able to, a hoarder can get order, go figure. So, and you can do it in peace. I know both my parents, just the area of the country they're from, everyone has they're just this explosive temper. And I was just like, no, I did not come all the way back to have you like exploding a couple times a day. So my dad actually did really good. Had a few glitches. I didn't come in here for a good week, but we had a talk, and he knows beyond a shadow of doubt, like, I don't know, for some reason, he needs a drill sergeant. So, and I'm patient, and I keep him on task. So, and it was good, because he was really appreciative. He let me know multiple times how much he appreciated me coming back to help him out with this. And just sitting through this day in, it's like a 12-week process, which I have to say my face is not happy with wearing a mask for 12 weeks, but we have order. So it is possible. I'm very excited. This week a car goes in here. So joy. Okay, bye-bye.